Welcome everyone to this video on Changli, and how I'm gonna basically go through and cover her best teammates. I'm going to show you the team that I'm going to use also. I'll show you her best weapons and like actual like the best one and the best echo sets. I have two here in this video, and I'm just gonna like show you numbers to see how much everything's gonna be better by. Um, this isn't a video about like seeing big dick damage numbers. It's just to compare one thing to another. So I have two echo sets I'm going to use. I'm going to try a 5-piece and a 2+2. These are what I believe is going to be the best on her, right? If you can get a 5-piece, a 2+2 will probably be your second best option. This is just me assuming, right? Here's what your stats are going to look like with each, right? Commando Conviction is the best purple weapon that I could find for Changli, and it's giving us a 15% attack bonus when we use an intro skill. That's been added into this attack number. That's going to get compared with Emerald of Genesis, the free-to-play sword that gives crit rate and energy recharge, and also 12% attack, which has also been added into the attack number. Very good weapon. I'm going to go ahead and call it her best weapon, just because, you know, you don't have to pay for it. And then we're going to compare that to her signature weapon, Blazing Brilliance. This thing surprised me when I show you the damage numbers later, and I get to the conclusion. You'll see why this thing is 100% not worth it to pull. And then here's the stats for these. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Best team, the green little girl. Come on, man. We know what's up with her. I'm going to be using Tauchi. I want my Changli to be the star of the show. So Tauchi, despite being unplayable, will have to get played with her. I want to see some huge big dick damage numbers. Now, Encore and Chixia, these characters also go really well with her because of her outro. Encore cannot use it fully because she does little to no ult damage, but Chixia can fully abuse both parts of Changli's outro, being the damage bonus to fusion and damage bonus to ult. Because Chixia does an incredible amount of damage with the ultimate ability and just happens to do fusion damage as well. Here are the inherents. Secret Strategist, Sweeping Force. Fiery Feather is a part of her ultimate. This is not her inherent skill. This is just something she does with her ult. I did not include this attack in this video. And here's the outro I was referring to. Right here. Go ahead, take a read at that if you want to, but I already explained it. So, the way I've broken this down is we have the 5-piece up here and the 2+2 down here for each weapon. This weapon's 5-piece is 17% better than this weapon's 5-piece. And also 17% better. 2+2 for Emerald is also 17% better than the purple's 2+2. Now, the 5-piece is also better than the 2-piece by 12% for each of them. Okay? So if you're going to use a 2+2, just know it's going to be it'll be about 12% worse than the 5-piece. Okay? Just take that in mind. Now, here's where things get a little bit interesting. When we look at the last weapon here, Blazing Brilliance, her signature, its auto attack damage and ultimate damage, look how similar it is to Emerald Genesis over here and over here. That is about the exact same damage, maybe 1% so more, maybe even decimals, but it is little to no damage on that. Where it gets its big damage from is its skill, right? This weapon only gives skill damage bonus. So it is going to be 33% better than Command of Conviction, while Emerald of Genesis, its skill is going to be only 17% better than Command of Conviction. Alright, you got me? So, basically concluding this up, Blazing Brilliance is her best weapon, but barely. It's almost not universal whatsoever. I'm going to go over and cover how universal this weapon is in a later video, but not universal whatsoever. Well, this one is very universal, and also just a little bit worse versus the other weapon in just skill damage, right? Your skills are the only thing going to do less if you're using Emerald of Genesis. Commando Conviction is I mean, it has no crit and double attack. It is what it is, right? So I would say for the best build, Emerald of Genesis, he has your weapon, your echo set, 5-piece fusion, and your team, well, you can make that up for yourself. I'm going to be using Tauchi in Arena, but if you want to use her as a sub DPS, you can take Encore Chixia, mix it up with a support such as Verena. That'll work as well. You can mix and match her since she can act as a sub DPS or a burst DPS. You can mix and match her with just about anyone. Right, this is where you get to be creative. So that's everything I really want to conclude in this video. If you found it informative in any way, shape, or form, feel free to leave a like, and peace out.